Hey, this is Barry and Holli of the WQSP Morning Show. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors.
Sydney May Photography is a special photographer that is there to capture special moments. From walking down the aisle, first dance and kiss, to recognizing your special senior's graduation, Sydney provides high resolution and high quality images. Family portraits all year long. Expecting mothers needing maternity pictures or fall and Christmas portraits that your family will have forever. Check us out on Facebook at Sydney May Photography LLC or book your session at sydneymayphotography@gmail.com, where capturing moments is our passion.
Is eating healthier always on your New Year's resolution list, but you do not have time or space to grow it yourself? Let Grown by Grace Farms help you achieve that goal. We sell direct-to-consumer, fresh, locally grown produce and are located right here in Marshall County. You can find us on Saturdays at the downtown Albertville and the Gunnersville Farmers Market, or on Tuesday afternoons 3 to 6 p.m. at the downtown Albertville Farmers Market. You can follow us on Facebook, Grown by Grace Farms, for updates around the farm or availability of produce at our farm stand in Nixon Chapel, Alabama. You can reach us at 256-486-1687.
It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sleepyhead. Rise and shine. You don't want to be late for work.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
No, please don't wake me now.
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
He's seriously crazy, you know.
It's really impossible to turn a profit if you serve real chicken. Yeah, we use mainly bats, but the good quality kind.
And Holli.
Crazy?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, we pretty much make our living on crazy.
I am dressed. I have gel in my hair. I haven't slept all night. I'm starved. And I'm armed. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, don't mess with her.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we pretty much got the crazy business cornered here.
I know. We do.
Yeah, we do.
We're a weird group up here.
Yeah, because there is a slight chance we'll be eating cicadas soon. Slight chance. We don't know. Our lawyers are still talking about it.
Yeah, they're still discussing it, but that was the big talk yesterday. Are they or are they not gonna do it?
Because you just threw this out there just having fun.
Absolutely.
Asking me how many I could eat.
And then it turned into charity, and then you have to do it.
Well, if it's raising money for a good cause, yes.
You have to do it.
You have to.
Yeah. And we said that we were going to donate to...
we've got all kinds of to the Barry Galloway's stomach pumping fund is one. Will be helping me after I eat one of them, pumping my stomach.
So I have to tell you,
the Second Chance Shelter is a good one.
That's a good one.
The calls are coming up in just a few weeks. Wolfstock 2024 kicks off as we collect dog food for Second Chance Shelter.
Yeah.
So that might be a good tie-in.
Yeah, that might be a good tie-in for to save some, or get some money for Second Chance.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you something.
Okay.
I did some research.
Okay, what'd you find out?
The legs stay on the shelf.
Oh.
I know.
No.
And so do the little eyeball shapes.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
They are coming out of their shells, and their shells are like this dark brown.
Yeah.
But when they pop out, they're like white. So is that like a dirty, old 17-year-old shell?
I guess it is.
We gotta eat that for charity.
We've got to talk to a doctor first.
Okay.
And see, will it kill us?
Okay, so there's mixed reviews on Facebook. Always go by Facebook.
Probably 75% tell us to eat it.
I know.
25% said don't do it.
I know. And there was one comment, and I don't remember who it was, but it was one comment that said, think of all the chemicals that go into the ground.
Ooh.
And these bugs.
Over 17 years.
Over 17 years, yeah.
That's a good point.
We're going to do it, though. We're going to do it.
What is this we? You got a little rat in your pocket?
I'm not doing it alone.
We're still working on it.
We're still working on the details.
Yeah, there's going to be some stuff that has to happen if it works. Like they have to be somehow boiled or boiled or something.
That's what I was telling you yesterday. I read online that if you boil them, if you raise your water to a rolling boil, drop them in for a minute, it kills all the bacteria.
Okay. Then they have to be either grilled, deep fried, air fried, and some kind of sauce.
Air fried. We'll air fry.
I got to have a sauce.
What kind of sauce are you going for?
I don't care anything in the world. Anything that's anything.
Okay. I'm thinking either ranch or Frank's hot sauce.
I still think we need to talk to our buddy Russell at Wendy's.
Oh,
because they're debuting like new wings coming up in June. They're going to have special sauces. What are some of the sauces?
I don't know if I'm allowed to release it.
Oh, like one of them's habanero.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Chipotle?
No.
I don't know. Making stuff up as I go.
It is.
No, but one of those would be good.
Ghost pepper. Ghost pepper's one of them.
I'd rather burn my tongue off than have a cicada setting on it.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Hold on. It's Chipotle. Nobody tell anybody. So I'm going to tell y'all, but don't tell anybody, okay?
Yeah.
Chipotle, barbecue, ghost pepper, and a garlic, which is off the hinge, he
So there's
says.
a chance that'll be on the Wendy's Nuggets coming up.
Yeah, and I forgot they're open for breakfast, so they're probably hearing us right now.
Oh.
We love you, Wendy's.
Yeah, and we should have Russell to join us.
Yeah, we should. We're going to do a whole live on this. It's going to be a thing. We're going to do this for charity. Anna Weathersmith texted you yesterday and said she would pay $100 for every bug. But we don't think that we can eat more than, we don't think we can stomach more than one.
One's probably all we can get down.
If we can get it down.
That will stay down.
If we can get it down. Yeah, I don't know.
And when we do it, if we do it, we'll let you know. We'll Facebook Live it.
Oh, yeah.
So you can watch.
And we'll create an event so you won't miss it.
Ooh. Yeah. Hey, speaking of events, the ACM Awards last night. Congrats to Mania. How about Lainey Wilson? What a night. Entertainer of the Year. That is huge. Way to go, Lainey. I love Lainey. And she looked so good last night.
She looks so good. She has been in the gym and lost so much weight. She did have a dump truck that you needed a special license to operate. But now she's I guess you'd say skinny.
She said she feels so much better.
Yes, she's thin.
Jelly Ross says he's lost like 60 pounds.
Yeah, we talked about that this morning. Yeah. You could tell. You could tell he has.
It was a good show.
Yeah, it was.
We'll talk about more of that coming up in a second. Secret Sound. We had a winner yesterday in case you missed it. And now the Secret Sound. Let me find the sound here. We'll play the sound.
I cannot believe it was guessed.
Yeah. Here is the sound you were working on.
Yep.
Okay. And if you missed it, Betty Gilbreth got in, guessed correctly, wins $500. Now tell them what the sound was.
The sound. Well, let me give the hint.
Okay.
The hint was you don't twist it or tie it. What do you do with it?
Right.
And the answer to the secret sound was snap a buckle. It's a buckle.
Okay, now it's picture your backpack.
Yep.
All these backpacks.
Yep, I'm going to post it on there. I want to go ahead and
she's going to post the picture of us making the sound. It's like picture a backpack. All the backpacks have these buckles that snap.
Yeah.
And it's snapping.
That's it. That's snapping a buckle. And I've got
Will Brumbelow, who works with us, he had a backpack. He said, why don't we do this for a sound? So you're going to put that on our Facebook page in just a minute.
Yeah, right now.
And you can see how we made the sound. So picture a backpack. It's like one of these snaps that you snap. And that's what it was. We would have accepted snapping.
Oh, yeah. Clasping, closing.
As long as you said like the buckle on the backpack. Now we'll move on to the next sound. So the next sound, brand new sound coming up at 7:10. Yeah, we have more sounds. So your chance to win your share of thousands of dollars. So Secret Sound Contest. And we have Garfield movie tickets. Your chance to win those coming up in about 20 minutes here on QSB.
How'd you know?
But first, things you need to know today, Friday, May 17th. What is going on today?
Today on this date in 1620, the very first merry-go-round was seen at a fair in Turkey.
I love merry-go-rounds.
Really?
To look at them. They're so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, they are.
The
like
designs,
classic.
Yeah, they are.
Timely, yeah.
They are.
Back then, though, it was a total disaster.
Oh, no. What happened?
Yeah. Instead of wooden animals to sit on, they used real animals.
Oh.
But luckily, no one was injured, and the ride only lasted 10 seconds.
Poor kids.
I'm joking.
I hope wonder how they called them.
They were wooden animals.
They were.
So, yeah.
They were.
And then Lainey Wilson had the biggest night at the 2024 ACM Awards. Yay! She took home Entertainer of the Year and Female Artist of the Year.
Wow.
Chris Stapleton also won multiple awards. Artist Songwriter of the Year, Male Artist of the Year, Album of the Year for Hire, and Luke Combs' Fast Car won Single of the Year.
But he wasn't there.
He wasn't there last night.
Come on, Luke, where were you?
I know, Luke, show up, dude.
He wasn't there. Morgan Wallen wasn't there.
Show up, guys.
Yeah.
We want to see you. Old Dominion took home Group of the Year. Dan and Shay won Duo of the Year, and then Megan Maroney won New Female Artist of the Year. Tiger Lily Gold won New Duo Group of the Year, and Nate Smith took home New Male Artist of the Year.
It was a good show last night.
Those are good winners.
Hey,
I agree with those.
Good selections, good choices.
I like those. And then I've got you something to think about.
Okay.
A friend of mine told me that she was really disappointed to find out that having laser eye surgery, she's still unable to burn down buildings with her eyes. Can't do it.
So she thought she would have laser eyes.
She thought she'd have laser eye vision because it says laser eye vision.
I'm sure that's your friend. It sounds like her.
It is my best.
Yeah, it's 6:17.
WQSB. Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Jordan Davis, Tucson, Too Late. Finally, Jordan Davis picked up an award last night for Song of the Year. That's for the songwriter. He picked up an award for Next Thing You Know. Jordan Davis. So way to go, Jordan Davis.
I'm muted.
I'm sorry.
I was muted this whole time. I was trying to talk to you.
You were just making hand signals over there.
I'm sending out a smoke signal.
But Jordan Davis won Song of the Year, Next Thing You Know. Then Luke Combs won Single of the Year for Fast Car. So way to go, Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
Finally picks up a win.
I was bummed that Luke Combs didn't show up.
Yeah. I don't understand.
Where was he?
And Morgan Wallen's statement was he has a concert tonight, so he was getting ready for ready for a concert.
No,
you walk out on stage and you sing.
You make it work. That's your job.
Because but back at the beginning of the year, what night the award show is going to be on.
Yeah.
You tell your people, your manager,
I've got to be available on May 5th.
Do not book
16th.
anything on May 16th.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Because it's the award show.
Yeah. They know about it.
Yeah. And Luke Combs won a big one. Was not there.
Frustrating.
Yeah. I mean, come on, be at the award show.
I get disappointed by Morgan Wallen a lot.
Yeah.
He just
making bad decisions. Yeah,
I'll tell you what he is off the air.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what he is on air.
I know.
Do you already know?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then Post Malone did a good job last night, but the song I Had Some Help didn't sound as good without Morgan Wallen on it.
I know I just dissed Morgan Wallen, but it was not the same without him. It was not as good.
No. It's a good song, but they sound good together.
They sound good together,
not solo on that one.
Yeah, so that's Post Malone's song.
Yeah.
Featuring
with
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy but true. We're talking about graduations, decision time, what to do tonight. Do you move it inside? Do you take a chance? There's a 50-50 chance of rain for most of us tonight. Excuse me, low near 64. But speaking of graduations, have you seen the one that happened in Buffalo?
Mm-mm.
I'm not familiar with this university. It's D''Uville. The Uville? Never heard of it.
Duville.
But anyway, they had a graduation last week, and most graduations, or not most, but like colleges, they have usually guest speakers. High schools usually don't, but colleges they do.
Yeah.
They chose, instead of bringing out a human, they brought out a robot. Mm-hmm. They had an AI robot speak at graduation. Mm-hmm. A lot of the students were not happy.
I feel cheated.
Yeah, a lot of the students, because they say, we want somebody coming out with life experiences that can share something with us and tell us something of what to look forward to.
To inspire.
What to look out for. You want to hear a piece of what she said?
Yeah.
The robot's name is Sophia.
Weird.
This is a robot. Here's what she said.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Ever wonder how your favorite entertainers and athletes made it from childhood to the spotlight? Join me, Nashville-based entertainment reporter Jennifer Vickery-Smith, as I chat with moms of entertainers and entertaining moms on my hit podcast, Got It From My Mama. You'll hear delightful conversations with moms of everyone from the Jonas Brothers, Luke Bryan, Kelsey Ballerini, Steph Curry, Travis Kelce, and so many more, sharing the journey from a perspective only a mama can share. New episodes weekly as we share the best conversations of family, faith, and fame on the Got It From My Mama podcast.
Congratulations to all the graduating students. Although every commencement address is different, there are clear themes used by all speakers. As you embark on this new chapter of your lives, I offer you the following inspirational advice that is common at all graduation ceremonies. Embrace lifelong learning, be adaptable, pursue your passions, take risks, foster meaningful connections, make a positive impact, and believe in yourself.
Here's a tip. Don't talk like a robot.
Yeah, so they've come so far with the AI that they can literally copy people's voices and make songs or a movie script. Why is she talking like that?
I don't know.
She does not have to talk like this.
No, just generic words of wisdom. And they got even crazier towards the end of it. Towards the end of it, here's what she said.
I'll be back.
And then she began chasing students around the auditorium.
Oh, my gosh.
Shooting fire out of her ears, and it was crazy.
Do you think she listens to heavy metal?
Heavy metal? Probably. But what if you're a student? Like some students are mad at what they did to them, saying, we wanted a human on stage talking to us. Would that? They said, we're offended.
Well, robots have nerves of steel. I've got bad jokes pulled up over here.
Well, we don't need any more.
I know.
But what if you say it was your child?
Yeah, if it was my child.
You spent all this money for them to go to college.
Absolutely. I am a little afraid of AI and how smart it is. But if you'll listen to the whatever it is, the speech.
Yeah.
If you listen to the speech, it's kind of generic.
Very generic.
It's like, we hope you embark on this new journey. We hope you the best.
She had nothing to add because she's a robot and she's had no life experiences. Mm-hmm. She's only built probably weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she looks bizarre looking at when she talks.
It's weird.
It's scary.
Yeah. I feel like that we can do better than that.
Yeah. Use AI for some things, but in a case like this, bring out a human.
Yeah.
Let them talk to the students.
And the students know that's AI because they use AI for their term papers.
That's how they graduated.
That's how they graduated. So they know.
They probably used Sophia, the one on stage. They probably used her. Been funny if she said, I helped 14 students graduate, and points them out. Bob, Steve, Ted, you all cheated. You must die now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a robot.
And then the flames.
Comes out and then she takes care of them. She disintegrates them. But that's weird, though.
That's tough.
Yeah, if you want to see the picture in the video, go to our Facebook page. And speaking of that, we want to congratulate our listener of the day, Ken Williams. Ken Williams, listener of the day. Thank you, Ken. Ken listens, and he commented on something we put up yesterday.
Yep.
And randomly, he was selected this morning. So we'll be saluting you all morning. And coming up later on this morning, of the 5 listeners of the day, one of you will be the listener of the week, and we'll be telling you who that is. You'll be posting it and contacting them, and they're going to win a Barry and Holly Morning Show t-shirt and 2 June Jam tickets.
That's right. And because this was so popular, we're going to run this contest one more time.
Yep.
We're going to do it one more week. Next week we'll do that. So all you have to do is wait for me to upload the podcast. It'll be later on today for today's podcast. There's an exception. I have a conference to attend.
To be leaving early.
Yeah, I've got to go in about an hour.
Now, let me mention something.
Yeah.
You found out yesterday that you can now listen to the podcast through Apple.
We are now listed on Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
That's huge. That's
it makes
huge.
it much easier to find.
Yes, it makes it so easy to find. And you can tell your phone literally, hey Siri, play WQSB Morning Show. Are you smiling because I lit her up?
Mine just lit up.
Did I lit her up? Oh, I lit mine up too.
My phone just turned on when you said that. And it will.
WQSB on Apple Podcasts.
Hey, this is Barry and Holly with the Then it goes into the podcast.
Yeah, then it goes into the podcast.
It goes into yesterday's morning show without the commercials and without the music.
Yeah, and it's been great. People love this because they have to miss parts of the show, like either for work or they got to their destination, they're not driving anymore, and they get invested in the story and want to hear what happens. But so it's great to go back and listen.
And we have great sponsors too.
We do.
On the podcast.
We do. This week's was Sydney May Photography and Grown by Grace Farms. So thank you
to
featuring are sponsoring this podcast week.
So we'll have another one coming up in just a few hours, so check it out. It's 6:33.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant, WQSB.
Where that's getting a lot of talk, controversy. I'd say most are positive in favor of it. So what do you think? Here's the story. A company called Eternal Applications. It's a web hosting company based out of Massachusetts. They have something new. It's afterlife messaging platform. What it does, it allows people to create personalized messages that they save and will be delivered to family and friends in case you die. It's not just your voice, but it's you recording a video. It's they will also send a text to somebody and video and audio to the persons that you have on the list that you say, these people need to receive this message in case something happens to me. What do you think? Some love it. Some are saying, that's weird, it's creepy.
What do you think?
That's tough. I know, to have something of your loved one, but it also, to me, if I'm sitting there looking at it, knowing that somebody, like say my son.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm looking, I'm thinking, it's great to see this, but it also reminds me again so clearly that he's not here right now.
Right.
And I can't talk back to him.
Right. You can't have communication.
That's hard. I mean, part of me would love to have this, but then part of me says it would really bother me.
Yeah. I'm torn. I can't imagine losing a child like you have, but I don't know if the last thing I want from them in their memory is a goodbye. I don't know if I'd want that in video.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird. It's kind of odd.
It is strange. I think it's good the company's offering this for those who would like to have it.
Yeah, and people grieve different ways.
Yep,
I mean, some people, this will benefit them and they'll be able to accept the death and they'll move on. But I think about, like, my dad. Let's take him, for instance. If he signs up and sends a video, I don't want a goodbye video. I don't want it. I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
I just don't want a goodbye video. I just want to remember my dad how he is.
So that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be great for those who want something like this, but then there's going to be some, like me, I'm torn.
Absolutely.
I really don't know.
I know. Like, if you, I don't know. There's a text service. It just, how many times have you called Reed's phone? You know?
A lot.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's weird. Like, it's part of the grieving process.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Do you still call? Do you still want to? Yeah. Yeah.
And I have like a quilt made of shirts he wore.
Yes.
Things like that. But but seeing a video, I don't know. That's something you'd really have to think about.
You would have to think about that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to leave one for my girls. I wouldn't if I died. I'm choosing to not make a video of, hey, Harlow and Mayor.
Yeah.
I love you so much. Be good.
If you're watching this, I'm no
dead.
longer here.
I know.
That's a hard one.
I bit the dust.
Yeah. But it's available if you want to find out more about this. If it's something you're interested in, there's a company that's now doing this.
Yep.
It's called Eternal Applications, and you can read more about it on our Facebook page. So feel free to check it out. See what you think. It's 6:43.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's country giant, WQSB.
Sydney May Photography is a special photographer that is there to capture special moments. From walking down the aisle, first dance and kiss, to recognizing your special senior's graduation, Sydney provides high-resolution and high-quality images. Family portraits all year long. Expecting mothers needing maternity pictures or fall and Christmas portraits that your family will have forever. Check us out on Facebook at Sydney May Photography LLC or book your session at sydneymayphotography@gmail.com, where capturing moments is our passion.
Is eating healthier always on your New Year's resolution list, but you do not have time or space to grow it yourself? Let Grown by Grace Farms help you achieve that goal. We sell direct to consumer, fresh, locally grown produce and are located right here in Marshall County. You can find us on Saturdays at the downtown Albertville and the Gunnersville Farmers Market, or on Tuesday afternoons 3 to 6 p.m. at the downtown Albertville Farmers Market. You can follow us on Facebook, Grown by Grace Farms. For updates around the farm or availability of produce at our farm stand in Nixon Chapel, Alabama, you can reach us at 256-486-1687.
But anyway, just I'm sure the schools will let you know, hopefully by lunchtime or so today.
So I'm looking on Albertville City Schools' Facebook page, and they said a decision on the location of graduation will be made at 4:30 today.
Oh.
4:30. That's cutting it close,
I don't give you much time to make a move there. That's cutting it close there.
Whoa, cutting it close.
Is that Eastern or Central? That's cutting it close. But anyway, just keep monitoring if you have a graduation tonight. A lot of them coming up next week too. Last night was perfect graduation.
Last night was perfect, and you know what? Never mind. We've got it.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay, yeah.
Now let's check this out. We've got birthdays and more to get to. Holly's Pile of Stories. Hey, new movies opening this weekend. There's like one big one each weekend for the next few weeks. So the big one, this one looks good.
Yeah, the big one this week is the movie If.
Looks very good.
It's rated PG. It's with Ryan Reynolds and John Krasinski.
And all kinds of celebrity voices are in
all
this.
Kinds.
And the reviews are good, saying it's a good family movie.
Yes, I've got to take the girls to see this one.
Yep, that's a good one.
Hulu has confirmed 2 more seasons of Shogun are in the pipeline. The show become FX's most streamed show since aired in February.
It looks good. I've been wanting to watch it. It looks very good.
I've not seen it. What's it about?
You just have to go back it's kind of like warriors. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's kind of like ninjas, but it's not. It's like famous warriors and with swords.
Is it Japanese?
Yes.
Okay.
I've showed you the trailer. Said that looks good.
Yeah.
And you said
Yeah. But I'm on Good Doctor right now.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on watching Good Doctor on Hulu. As part of Netflix's 3-year NFL deal, they will stream 2 games on Christmas Day on Netflix. That's really
weird.
neat.
Yeah, that is odd.
It'll be their first attempt at televising a live NFL game.
Okay.
Isn't it neat how Netflix is evolving?
Yeah, and now you're having, for that one, to pay to watch a football game.
Ouch.
Like those 2 games.
So, but unless they do it like Prime.
They like last night. Could be.
Anybody could watch it.
That would be smart if they did.
That's smart. It gives them a little taste of
it does. What it's like to watch this channel,
The 3-hour American Idol finale airs this Sunday night on ABC. I'm sad. Who will bring home the award? Will Mosley?
Yes.
I know. Abby Carter or Jack Blocker?
No. No,
we're not fans.
I don't like the way he makes those facial expressions, and he knows to stop, and he keeps doing it.
I know.
But Will Mosley, we talked about him from the very first time we saw him, that that guy can win it all.
Yes, we did.
He's got a great voice.
And he got our attention because he was from the South.
Yeah, from Georgia.
Yep, he's from Hazelhurst, Georgia. And we loved him when he started singing. We both were like, he's great.
He'll be on QSP at some point in the next year. He has a great voice.
Yeah. So on the show, on the American Idol finale on Sunday night, you can expect songs from these special guests, and these are some good ones. New Kids on the Block, Jason Mraz, Hootie and the Blowfish, James Bay, Winona, Seal, and Cody Johnson.
Wow.
I know. And John Bon Jovi will appear as the guest mentor.
It's going to be a good show.
That's going to be a good show.
Check it out Sunday night at 6:52. Birthdays are next.
WQSB, Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Keith Urban and a little help from Snoop Dogg and Let It Roll from the Garfield movie.
I like it.
And it's going to be showing next week. We're giving you a chance to roll with us and watch it for free next Thursday night. It's going to be the first big kids family movie of the year.
Yeah.
It's going to be big, too. I love Garfield.
I love
Odie
Garfield, yes.
And John. So you'll have a chance to win tickets again coming up later this hour. So be listening for your chance to win. It's a special showing next Thursday at Lucas Cinemas in Albertville. Hey, we had something special. You'd never been before, and I'd been.
Yeah.
And you said you wanted to go, so let's go. You will love this.
Well, we got to give a shout out to Corey Yarbrough.
Yes.
Because his mom called yesterday and we had an official invitation.
We did.
But to the Miracle League. But we've been talking about wanting to go because I've never been.
Yeah.
I've never gotten to experience it. And now I get what the hype's about.
It's so much fun.
It was so much fun. And Will, he took his shirt off running the bases.
Not Will Brumbelow.
No, not Will Brumbelow. Will, I don't know Will's last name, but he goes to church with me at Compassion City.
Yeah.
and he's special needs.
Yeah.
And he hit the ball.
He did.
It rolled off the tee, and he it was the biggest home run he's ever hit.
He was so excited.
He ripped that shirt off between first and second and finished it. And somebody had to bring it back to him and say, Will, put your shirt on.
But it's at the Sand Mountain Park. They do this, I think, like every Thursday, and you need to go. These young men and women, they have a great time, and to me, I smiled the entire time.
Oh, I did too. Yeah, they're so happy
because they have their very own walk-up music, and it was so cool last night.
I know. I love the walk-up music. I love it because I think it encompasses their personality.
It does.
What was some of the walk-up songs that
one
you
was
like?
Elvira.
Yes, one was Elvira. Hey, Will, come here.
This is not the Will that pulled his shirt off.
No, this is not Will that pulled his shirt off.
This is Will Brumbelow.
This is Will Brumbelow. So, Will, what were some of your favorite walkout songs for the kids?
Well, they have a spring season and a fall season. So in the fall season, they do a night where it's Halloween.
Oh.
And there's a kid that dresses up as Michael Jackson. So he'll hit and he'll moonwalk around the bases. And then there was another kid, he dressed up as a ghost. And so anytime he'd come up to bat, everybody, where's Brett?
Oh, no.
Where's Brett? But yeah, those are always a good time.
Jamie says it's Will Marsh.
Will Marsh. Yes. Thank you, Jamie Centers. Will Marsh.
And Jamie Centers was there, and they have buddies. And Will, you've been part of this for a few years now.
Yes, this will be total the fourth season, so they have a fall and a spring season just to help with schedules and everything like that. So but yeah, they're always needing buddies. Anybody that is anywhere from 13 to 15 and older can be a buddy. But it's just a great time, and our very own Tyler May does the name
announcing. And hey, listen, Saturday's a big day for the Miracle League.
Yeah. There's a lot of kids that participate. They're doing the grand opening for the playground over there with the Maker's Child. So a lot of those, that community incorporates, everything that they possibly can. So it's a really good thing. But yeah, the walk-up song, and then Will, he's a character.
So funny. He's so funny.
Yeah.
Is that every Thursday night?
Yeah. So the 15 and under are on Tuesdays, and the 16 and older are on Thursdays.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
They have so many who play.
Yeah. So initially, the first season, I think we had about 46, and then now we're up to 175.
Wow,
that's awesome.
Somewhere around in that range.
You need to go. I encourage everybody to go and support these young men and women, because it'll put a smile on your face.
Yeah. And you'll have one kid, he'll run around the bases backwards. Or, there's one kid, Randy, his walk-up song is the YMCA. So everybody in the stands, everybody on the field has to do it the movement at least 3 times before he goes up the back, because they did it twice one time and he wouldn't get up there, so then they did it again and then he went up there.
Yeah. It's got to be 3 times. Yeah.
Well,
that was amazing.
First time to go,
well, I want to go on a Tuesday now.
Yeah.
We have to go on a Tuesday.
Yeah, to see the younger ones.
To see the young kids. I have to see them,
And it starts around 6, is it?
Usually the first game is 5:30.
5:30, gotcha.
And then they have a 6:10 and then or 6:15 and then a 7 o'clock. So there's 3 games. So if you're getting off work or late, you still have a chance to go over there. And I'm telling you, it'll turn your day around.
It will.
It will, yes. Yeah. And it's at SMPA, and it's at the Miracle Fields.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah. Well, all right. Good job.
Yeah.
It was fun. So, and speaking of fun, our words of wisdom today, the quote of the day. What have we got today?
Today is from Vince Lombardi. He says, "The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary." You got to work for it.
So think about that for a second.
Yeah, I had to think
about it. So the S comes before the W in the dictionary, but to be successful, you have to work.
Yeah, you got to work.
You can't, there's people up there in the world who walk in and think they should be successful, and it should be handed to them.
Yeah.
They are entitled. No, you've got to work to be successful.
Yeah, and listen up, young kids. If y'all are in the car, you do have to work, and you have to work hard to survive in this world.
And that's a good one. Vince Lombardi, that's a good quote.
Yeah.
All right, you want to mention our our listener of the day real quick.
Yeah.
Ken Williams. Ken, appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening to QSB. We appreciate it. Appreciate you. And you're the listener of the day. And you're now one of the 5 who could be the listener of the week that Holly B will be doing a random drawing later this morning. And then that person gets 2 June Jam tickets and a Beer and Holly Morning Show t-shirt.
Yeah, and if you don't win this week, don't be discouraged. We're going to go again next week with June Jam tickets and a t-shirt.
Yep, we sure will. All right, Secret Sound time. Are you ready? Brand new sound. First, congratulations to Betty Gilbreth. She knew that sound number 8 was clicking the buckle on a backpack. Clicking or snapping, closing. Backpacks have these buckles, and when it snaps, that was the sound.
Yes.
She wins $500. Now we have a brand new sound. Thank you to our sponsors, Douglas Food Value, Tyler Farms, Albertville Farmers Co-op, U.S. Hydraulics, and many more. All right, first play for this one. Now, how would you rank this one between 1 and 10 on how hard do you think this one's going to be?
A 7.
A 7. All right, here's Secret Sound number 9. One more time. What is that? Do you think you know what it is? Be caller 10 right now. 878-8000, 1-800-233-1051.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant, WQSB. Here's my cherry pie, sweet cherry pie, yeah.
What's going on in the food world? Well, McDonald's has a new McFlurry, the Grandma McFlurry.
Oh, okay.
Now, what you think? It's not made with Grandma. It's made in honor of Grandma. It's proud. They're introducing the Grandma McFlurry. It's available for just a few days until May the 21st. I wonder why. Just a few days.
Yeah.
It blends. It's a blend of syrup and crunchy candy pieces that may remind you of those candy pieces you would find in Grandma's purse. Or not pieces, maybe candy. It doesn't say what kind of candy pieces. I'm not sure if I want candy pieces in a drink that's frozen. I don't want to break a tooth.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Dale Leger says that he gives it a 6 out of 10. He said that it was vanilla ice cream in a cup blended with clear syrup with no topping at all. He said, I don't know.
He says it didn't look like the picture at all. I'm guessing whoever's in charge of the McFlurries that day left off one of the steps.
Oof.
They forgot to put the stuff on the top. So you can get one. It may not look like this.
It may not look like it.
But they're supposed to be available for just a few days.
He said it tastes good.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
I'd be interested to taste what Grandma's McFlurry tastes like.
I have no idea.
That's odd.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, every time that you've wished that Capri Sun had a bigger pouch, you are now in luck.
Great move.
Yes, you can check out the new Capri Sun jugs. They're perfect for summer and avoiding having to stick those straws in the pouch.
Yep.
They're rolling out at wholesale clubs, so they're going to be at Sam's Club, Costco, and BJ's. We don't have a BJ's.
Don't think so.
And you get 2 96-ounce containers of Capri Sun, and that's the equivalent of 32 pouches.
Those are big, 96
so that's
ounces.
That's 3 boxes.
I think it's a great idea.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. And the new Kit Kat Pink Lemonade flavor bar. Ooh.
Sounds good.
Yep, it's infused with the tang of lemonade with a touch of sweet strawberry. It's encased with a classic crunchy wafers and pink lemonade flavored cream, offering a refreshing twist with subtle notes of strawberry.
That's worth a try. That does sound good. We'll try those.
Definitely.
Yeah, we
got to find those.
Yep, 726.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's country giant, WQSB.
Alabama's country giant, WQSB, 8:39 on a cloudy Friday morning. Tyler May sitting in for Barry Galloway. Barry had to sneak out for just a couple of minutes. And we've got Miss Juliana Davis. Good morning. Did I say that right? Juliana.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Good morning.
It helps if I turn your microphone on. It's my first day.
Okay. It's my first day, too. So, good morning.
We'll
and
learn
yes,
together.
that's correct.
We've got Juliana Davis with Mountain Lakes Behavioral Health Care, and we're glad to have you guys back in the studio.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And so Will Brumbelow's been telling me all the good things that are going on with you guys, and not everybody knows who you are and what you do. So tell us about Mountain Lakes and all the services that you offer.
Sure. So we are the behavioral health care provider for this area. We cover all of Marshall County, all of Jackson County. People from all over can come to us. But as far as offering, all of the services that we offer, such as transportation, case management, peer support, all of that, that is focused in Marshall and Jackson counties. We see people from age 5 all the way to the end of life. So we have a therapist in every school system in both of our counties, and we have therapists and care coordinators in the nursing homes as well. And that's something that people don't realize a lot, because obviously it's not publicized and people don't hear about it, but we offer services in the nursing home as well. We also have a really awesome substance use prevention team, as well as a substance use treatment team. So we have inpatient and outpatient care for that as well. And then my job for the last couple of years has been the community outreach specialist.
Cool.
So I get to go around and talk to people all the time about mental health and education and, trying to reduce the stigma and implementing new programs and new ideas. So there's really not a whole lot we don't do.
Yeah.
And if I don't know how to do it or how to help you, I'll find somebody who can.
And so you said age 5, as young as 5 years old, through end of life. And so I'm sure that you cover, and you have people that are specialized in speaking to children or speaking to the elderly.
Absolutely. That's another thing. People who work in this field, we end up finding our niche eventually, and it becomes a passion. So we have some of the absolute best child and adolescent therapists that anybody could ask for. And then we have, amazing people who love working with the geriatric population. We have amazing people who are really passionate about substance use treatment.
Sure.
It very much becomes a passion, and you end up staying where you like to be. So it's,
Yeah.
So it's good for everybody.
And tell me again, is it just Marshall County? What areas do you serve?
We serve Marshall County, all of Marshall County, and all of Jackson County as far as, transportation. That's what we call our catchment area. So we're certified through the Department of Mental Health. So things are kind of broken up into geographical locations. But people from anywhere can come to us. But if you need, school-based services or transportation services or case management services, then you would have to live in our catchment area for us to be able to provide those. But as far as counseling or medical treatment, seeing the psychiatrist or something, anybody can come to us.
That's good. And so you're a big supporter in public safety, big supporter in first responders. You have some events coming up.
Absolutely.
To show your support. Tell us about that.
Also, and let me mention this too, we're also the presenting sponsor for the Miracle League field. And so we have some special events coming up with the Miracle League at the end of the season. And then a couple of years ago, I actually started a program that was specific to public safety officials to address mental wellness as well as mental health and crisis situations. So we have our huge second annual, bigger than ever tournament coming up in September. We're going to have a golf tournament as well as a softball tournament to raise money for public safety people. Anything they need, if we can relate it to mental health, we'll be able to provide it. And that's been really awesome.
And what these first responders see every day.
It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. And like mental health, PTSD, that's a real thing.
Absolutely.
It's a real thing. And so you're doing good stuff to try to support those guys, raise funds, and, provide the services that they need. Because at the end of the day, everybody's human.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
And so any other events coming up this year, or mainly all your time is really devoted to the softball and golf tournament?
So we have events coming up all the time. In the fall, we'll have a lot more events as far as like school-based things, resource fairs and things like that. For the summer, not so much. Just really looking forward to our Miracle League end of the year stuff that we've got going on the first week of June. And then over the summer, I will be primarily focused on my public safety fundraising tournament. And we're absolutely looking for sponsors. We're looking for teams to play in both the golf and the softball tournament. So you can go on our Facebook page and scan the QR code and sign up. Super easy.
And what do they need to type into the Facebook page to find you exactly?
Mountain Lakes Behavioral Health Care.
Okay.
And then also people can look on my personal Facebook page as well.
You're very, very out there. You're always posting updates and good things. So Mountain Lakes Behavioral Health Care. Do you have a website, or is the Facebook page the best place to go?
We do have a website. It's mlbhcwebpage.com, but the Facebook page is much more up to date.
Yep. And for maybe some elderly that aren't as tech savvy, I've Yeah, can they come by a physical location?
Absolutely. You can come by either one of our outpatient offices in Gunnersville. We have an office on Homer Clayton Drive. And then in Scottsboro, we have an office right behind the hospital. It's on Gregory Street. We're about to move, though. And then our admin office is on Willow Beach in Gunnersville. Our substance use treatment's on 431 in Gunnersville. But you can Google that.
Sure.
You can Google it and you can call or show up, whatever you need.
Okay. Well, this is Juliana Davis with Mountain Lakes Behavioral Health Care. Hey, thanks for coming by this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, have a good weekend.
You too.
Sydney May Photography is a special photographer that is there to capture special moments. From walking down the aisle, first dance and kiss, to recognizing your special senior's graduation, Sydney provides high-resolution and high-quality images. Family portraits all year long. Expecting mothers needing maternity pictures or fall and Christmas portraits that your family will have forever. Check us out on Facebook at Sydney May Photography LLC or book your session at sydneymayphotography@gmail.com, where capturing moments is our passion.
Is eating healthier always on your New Year's resolution list, but you do not have time or space to grow it yourself? Let Grown by Grace Farms help you achieve that goal. We sell direct to consumer, fresh, locally grown produce and are located right here in Marshall County. You can find us on Saturdays at the downtown Albertville and the Gunnersville Farmers Market, or on Tuesday afternoons 3 to 6 p.m. at the downtown Albertville Farmers Market. You can follow us on Facebook, Grown by Grace Farms, for updates around the farm or availability of produce at our farm stand in Nixon Chapel, Alabama. You can reach us at 256-486-1687.